Hey Nation, now today I'm going to be doing a story time. But before I get into that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and now let's get into this video. So y'all, I had the most funny experience ever. That could be the name of my video. The most funniest experience I ever did or ever had. I remember like it was nothing. So I remember, I don't know how old I was, but I think I was in middle school. And I'm a slow dresser, so when it's time to get up, I take my time. I don't like to be rushed, or it's gonna make me go slower. So one day, it was just the normal day, and I think it was raining, and it was time for school. So I got up, and I was just sitting there taking my little time, and I was like, forget it, I'm just gonna take my time. You know, I don't care what they got going on, I'm just gonna take my time. So all of a sudden I was looking for something. I believe I was looking for something, and I couldn't find it. Then when I finally found it, I went in there and washed my face, brushed my teeth, you know, do the things that I needs to do. So then all of a sudden the bus was coming, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit, the time rolled that fast. And I was like, I'm over here trying to get my stuff together, get my stuff together, and I almost left my homework. So I went in there and I grabbed my homework and like, come on, Claudia, the bus coming. I was like, okay, damn, I'm coming. And I'm sitting there, I'm rushing, I'm dropping things, and I had my friend jacket. So y'all, when I was running outside, in my mind, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna take the curb, I'm gonna go run straight through the grass so I could just, the bus is right there. So I was like, I'm just gonna run straight to the grass, go across the street, get on the bus. And I'm thinking it's gonna go smoothly. I forgot that it was raining, and I was like, shoot. So I was like, forget this. If I sit here and I go through if I walk on the concrete, then, you know, I'm scared I'll go slip and fall. No, honey bun. It was another way around. I went on there, I was just running. And when I hit that grass, I flew up. Next thing you know, I was up in the air. I just see my legs up in the air like this. And I just fell down on the ground. I was just rolling. Like, doo, 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 doo. Rolling. And I got up like nothing was happening. And I got on the bus. I know the bus driver saw me. I know for sure, no cap, I know she saw me. And I was like, I got on the bus like nothing happened. I looked at my friend's jacket, and thank goodness it was a dark color, because I was like, ooh, her jacket was so dirty. I was like, ooh, I can't get her this. I was like, I gotta wash this. I can't get her this. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I messed up this girl jacket. And my friend, her name was Kelsey at the time, and you know, she let me borrow her jacket. That's when I was little. I ain't little no more. I'm over here, and I ain't little no more. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at her jacket. I was like, damn, I fucked up this girl jacket. And I was like, I can't get her this. I just can't. I was trying my best to wipe it off. I was looking at my clothes. I looked at hot dog. I mean, thank goodness I always pack an extra clothes in my bag. Because at the time, my auntie, she wanted to dress me and my sisters and brothers, and they'll pick out our clothes and stuff like that. But it'd be ugly. But we always sneak and put some clothes in our bag, and we change at school. Then before we leave, we change to the outfit that she had. And I was like, forget this. I was like, forget it. So when school came, when we got to the school, I ate, and then I ran to the bathroom, and I changed my clothes. And thank goodness that I was cool. I was cool with the teachers and stuff like that. And then the second thing, dang, I forgot. It was on the tip of my tongue. What else happened? Oh, we was living in this house one day, and it was West Memphis. We was living in West Memphis at the time, and it was the house by these apartments. And I see why nobody did live there, because that house had some possum problems. One day, it was just a normal day. My cousin was over there. We was just chilling, we was eating, and I got tired. So I'm sitting there. I was like, okay, I'm finna go to bed. You know, we were watching Percy Jackson. I think the Lightning Bolt, I believe. And we just got done. And we was walking. And no, I was walking to the see, it was the living room, the kitchen, and we had a den. And we was in the den. So I left the den, went through the kitchen. I heard some shh. And I looked. You know, black folks don't look at, don't stop and look at nothing. But at that time, I stopped and I looked. I was like, what the hell is that noise? And, I thought it was nothing. So I was just continuing on what I was doing before I went in my room. And I heard a shh. So something told me to turn the light on. I went over there to turn that light on. It was a big ass possum sitting there hissing. That was the most ghettoest ass possum I ever seen in my life. No cap. That possum was not scared of humans. But I ain't gonna lie, I was scared of that motherfucker. I was scared as hell. I took off. I just took off. That thing started hissing at me, and all of a sudden it was like fur flaring up in the air and stuff. I was like, oh hell no, I'm gonna sit here and get that thing. So I ran, and that motherfucker was chasing me around the house. That thing was chasing me around the house. And then one day, my auntie came and spent the night. And she was asleep on the couch. And all of a sudden, we heard her screaming. And she was like, we went in there and we looked. And it was a possum. She said, it's a possum on me. And we looked. That possum was on her. It was like she was on her back. It was like on her stomach towards her chest wise. Just sitting there staring at her. And we was like, oh my goodness, it's more of them. And then, so she screamed and the thing jumped off and left. See, they nocturnal animals, so they can't see when the light is on. They can only see when the light is off. So, and then next thing you know, she started screaming. She like, oh hell no, I can't stay here. I can't stay here. So she went in my mama's room and she slept in there. Then next thing you know, my Uncle Jason, he made some banana pudding, and I woke up and fixed me some more, and I was tearing it up, but I got food, so I put it on the table, and I forgot all about them doggone possums. So next thing you know, I was sitting there, I was just asleep. And I was snoring my ass. I was sleeping good, having a good dream. And then next thing you know, I heard that's all I was hearing. I'm like, what the fuck is that doing? And it just kept on. And I looked, and that motherfucker was eating my banana pudding. I woke up and I looked. I like, oh hell no. Ate the last scoop of the banana pudding, man. Sitting there eating my banana pudding. And I was like, oh hell no, I'm sick of this shit. These motherfuckers got to go. Then my little sister, she was washing dishes one day, and she got
Be
autism.
advised that I have nothing against autism, and I am not making fun of autism. I'm just telling my story, what had happened on that previous day. Thank you.
My little sister turned around, and she just screamed. She's like, ah, a boo. And I was like, oh my goodness. So we ran. It was like, what's wrong, Mimi? What's wrong? And then next thing you know, we looked. That motherfucker was scared of us more. We was scared of that thing. That thing took off, and then next thing I just seen that thing going across the street, and I ain't seen that thing no more. But we was constantly still getting possums. And I was like, oh hell no, this house got some possum problems. I see one number. Then the thing about it, it's a beautiful house. But that man would not come fix it for nothing. And I was like, oh hell no, we got to go. And then surely for sure, we was gone. I went for before we left, I was like, forget this. We gotta. I'm not an animal killer or abuser. I'ma say this now. I am not an animal killer or abuser, but we had to trap them. And when I tell you those things stink quick, soon they die, they stink. Soon you instantly kill them, they stink. Then they would just hopping like this. It was just hopping. And I was like, ooh. It just disgusted. Then they started stinking. I was like, ooh, what is that smell that it came from them? Then Chula for sure was like, forget this, we got to go. We got to go. So we ended up leaving. We told the man, we can't stay there. Because you weren't going to get no sleep. You was not going to get no sleep. That house had so many problems. So many problems. But thanks for listening, you guys. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Stay prayed up. And peace out.